Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here, coming at you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look here at Action Force Sergeant Slaughter from Valaverse. And I did not know this figure even existed, but I was looking for Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe Classifieds, and I realized it was really super expensive now in the aftermarket. They're running anywhere from like 60 to 100 some odd dollars. And I really didn't want to pay that for just a regular Classifieds figure. But I really wanted to put a Sergeant Slaughter with my Nemesis Enforcer. And I was checking Big Bad Toys clearance Black Friday sale, and look, this was on there. I had no idea this even existed. I do not know who Valaverse is. They seem to be a company that is very much invested in G.I. Joe style figures, but I don't know how they were able to get the rights to do a Sergeant Slaughter. And this looks amazing. This Sergeant Slaughter for me looks even better than the classified Sergeant Slaughter. Because the classified Sergeant Slaughter, you know, he looks more like superhero-esque. And this one actually looks more like a military proportioned styled Sergeant Slaughter. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. Let's open him up and take a look at what's inside. Having a look at the back of the box, it does have a G.I. Joe styled information card on there. That's pretty cool. This is a lot to read, so I'm actually not going to read all of this, but you can pause it and have a read here. Basically, bottom line is, it looks like he retired from G.I. Joe, but has been called back to duty. Really, really cool.
My name is Sergeant Slaughter, Special Drill Instructor for G.I. Joe.
All right, so here he is out of the box with all of his accessories. And as you can see, he comes with a lot, especially the hands. He's very expressive. He comes with a lot of hands. Like, he's got these like, come on type hands. He's got two of them. One for the left, one for the right. And you can see he's like, come on. He's got weapon holding hands. He's got one here. I put one on him already. And he's got two regular holding hands. These would be, I guess, for his knife. And then he's got two punching fists so that, you know, he throws down. And yeah, so he's got a lot of hands. You do kind of have to heat up these areas on the wrist to pull the hands out, because it's really hard to do otherwise. And he comes with a really nice stand. Even the G.I. Joes don't come with these types of stands, and it's pegged in 4 places. It says Action Force on there. Really very cool. I like this. So I'm gonna see if I can group up some Joes on here, see how that works out. Really nice stand by Action Force there. And then he comes with this Rambo styled knife. Very cool. It's got like a little eagle head on the hilt there. Very nice. Love this little detail here. The serrated edge there. Very cool. And then he comes with this Dirty Harry styled revolver. Really, really awesome. Look at this thing. Very detailed. It's got nice paint on it. Cool. For a nice little weapon there for him. And of course, he's got the Sergeant Slaughter shades. Very cool. And the Sergeant Major hat. Really very nice. Doesn't have the little Sergeant logo on there. It's the only thing it's kind of missing, really. But look at that. Very cool little hat detail. And now let's take a look at the figure himself. As you can see, I switched out his hands. He's got a pointing finger here. Go! Go give me some push-ups, maggot. And these figures have all the same articulation as the G.I. Joe Classified. This jacket does come off, and as you can see, the sleeve goes all the way under his vest there for his jacket sleeves. But really very nice. Nice camo paint on his pants, and there's paint on his holsters. Very good, nice detail on the boots. And of course, that's Sergeant Slaughter mug. Look at that. Looks just like Sergeant Slaughter. They did a really, really nice job. Again, I do not know who Valaverse is, but they're obviously in the same kind of toy design as the G.I. Joe Classifieds. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. The plastic is different. It's a little harder. It's not as gummy. So like his cap here, this is a really hard plastic, so it has no real give to it. So yeah, I guess I would be cautious down the line. Maybe it'll get brittle and you know, and crack in places, but the look is definitely G.I. Joe. Same size, same height, everything. I don't know how this company did it. And then, of course, getting the rights for Sergeant Slaughter. I'm not sure how that worked. I mean, I guess maybe they asked Sergeant Slaughter himself for his likeness. But this is a really, really great look for him. I mean, I like this look better than the G.I. Joe Classifieds version. Simply because he's more in proportion with the other Joes, whereas that one is the Hasbro one. He's very much like a Superman, and you know, he was not like, you know, he's still human, so you still gotta, like, you know, be somewhat faithful to it. But yeah, I think this looks great. Let's put his stuff on it.
My job is to whip you into shape, and I'm talking whip.
All right, so you see that he holds the gun really well here. Slips right in, and then the knife goes in this holster here. The sheath with the eagle facing out. There he is. You can take off the handgun, place it into his holster right there. Very cool. And then you have his glasses, and you know, fortunately, due to the shape of his mug, it just kind of sits there, which is all right. They don't have little pegs or nothing to hold it. That would have been very nice to have, but once you put the cap on, that's it. It stays in place. Everything is nice and good to go, and it sits just right on his face. And he's ready to go. When you come to the slaughterhouse, there's only two ways that you leave. On your feet like a man, or in a ditty bag. An itty bitty ditty bag.
There's only two ways out of my command. On your feet like a man, or in a ditty bag. An itty bitty ditty bag.
And here he is leading a squad of Joes after they've rescued Snake Eyes, trying to get them out of Cobra-La. Really, really cool. Yeah, this is the Tiger Force Outback. I swapped out the head because I'm going to use his head for another figure. But this is the Snake Eyes head from the movie. And since he doesn't really look like anybody, I figured, I'll just put it on this body, and he just looks like a whole nother Joe. And yeah, I think this is a great fight. And now let's see who they're trying to escape from. All right, so here you see the Joes are having to deal with two more Nemesis Enforcer styled Cobra-La creatures. I went ahead, you saw this one from before. This was the Crocmaster body, and I put the Squidward attachment on his back. Well, I went ahead and I got the Darwin from Marvel Legends here because he is purple and his body looks kind of weird and lanky. And I decided to put the bonehead on him with the sword and the Nemesis Enforcer wings on him to make him look like a really creepy, skinny vampire type creature. And then I took Darwin's head and I put it on here to make him look like a really weird Cobra-La styled creature. You know, it might be Crocmaster got hit with the spores, whatever the case may be. It's kind of funny because Darwin does kind of look like Handsome Squidward. So I've been calling him Handsome Squidward. But yeah, you can see that they're having to deal with this now. The fact that Nemesis Immortal figure came with so many accessories here, the fact that I was able just to make 2 more Cobra-La styled creatures using those accessories, I think is really, really cool. And these are, again, these were just fodder bodies that I got on eBay. It was like $5. And I think they look really, really good. I think that this really kind of completes a really nice Nemesis Troopers type look for me. And of course, the whole reason I wanted a Sergeant Slaughter was to put them side by side with my Nemesis Enforcer. And yeah, they look really, really great together. You know, this is going to be that kind of fight where there's that rematch. Sergeant Slaughter got the best of the last one, but they're both tied because Nemesis Enforcer beat him the first time. Sergeant Slaughter beat him the second time. So now it's best out of 3. Let's see how this is gonna go. I really, really love this. This is amazing. This Sergeant Slaughter from Valaverse, definitely a great looking figure. Definitely looks good alongside the G.I. Joe Classifieds figure. And yeah, I was able to get him on a Black Friday sale from Big Bad Toys. So I didn't have to pay full retail price. And as we all know, the Sergeant Slaughter from Hasbro right now is about $50, $60. I was able to get him for $20 plus shipping. Really, really cool. Really love this. All right. So thank you for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed this look at Sergeant Slaughter. And I will see you in the next video. Everyone have a very happy Thanksgiving. Be safe. Enjoy your family. And I am preparing my top 10 sword and sorcery video, top 10 sword and sorcery figures of 2024 video. So that should be coming out later toward the end of December. I am waiting for the McFarlane Medieval Spawn to see if he's going to be able to make my list this year, but I'm not sure. I haven't gotten any updates as to where that figure is, but hopefully he comes in. If not, then I guess he'll be in my top 10 for 2025. All right. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. Be safe. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye now.
You expect me to walk?
No! You can run! Yo, Joe!